good, YouTube? Back to you today with another Pokemon X and Y. Actually, technically, this is an Uber's battle because today I'm using Genesect and my opponent Vade is actually using Mega Latios. This was a battle suggested to me by Vade. He was like, yo, can we get a battle, but do you care if I use Mega Latios? Because there are a lot of people that will say, heck no, I'm not fighting Mega Latios in an OU match because blah, 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 blah. It's stupid. And I was like, sure, you can use Mega Latios as long as I can use Genesect. Because if any of you were around before Genesect was banned and you watched my videos and you know that I really enjoyed Genesect. He was so easy for me to fit on any team that I wanted to. He's very versatile in almost any situation, and download makes him that much better. I really wish that Genesect was still in OU. I don't think he should be banned. There are plenty of Pokemon that can deal with Genesect. Sure, it can be a pain if you don't have something to deal with it, but there are so many Pokemon out there that have the ability, that have the power to deal with Genesect easily, since it does have a quad weakness to fire, just like Scizor does. But let's go ahead and get on into this match because I'm super excited that I got to use Genesect again. I have a feeling that there are going to be some people that complain about me using Genesect again. But you know, this was an Uber's match. It was just for fun. That's what Pokemon is about. It's just about having fun. He leads off with a Victini. I actually lead off with my Terrakion, predicting him to lead off with Victini, predicting me to lead off with Genesect. So that's why I led off with Terrakion. Anyways, I knew that he was probably going to switch out into Gliscor, but hey, you know, I thought I'd go for Stone Edge. Maybe I'd get a crit, do a decent amount of damage or something, and I miss. And now I don't want to take an Earthquake, and I don't want to be Toxic. Now, it was very risky for me to switch in my Tentacruel because he could have Earthquaked and done some serious damage to my Tentacruel, but I was able to switch it in safely, and yada. But he double switches, actually, technically, I guess triple switches into Latios as I go for the Scald here, and it doesn't do very much. Now, Latios is a fairly, somewhat bulky Pokemon, because it does resist quite a few things. But I'm actually going to switch out into my Honchkrow after going for the Scald, predicting him to go for the Psyshock. And something strange that happened. That Latios lost its name when it Mega Evolved. It lost its name. Anyways, I predicted him to go for the Psyshock, which was a good prediction. And then I actually predicted him to switch out, not stay in and go for Thunderbolt, because I could have easily taken that thing out with Sucker Punch, so it was just an over prediction on my part, which costed me my Honchkrow, and you know, it would have been nice to have around. But I'm going to switch in my Genesect here. As you notice, my download would give me the attack boost, and I obviously outspeed that thing because I am running the Choice Scarf. But with that being said, I am actually going to go for the U-turn, predicting him to switch out, and you know, it gives me a free switch into whatever I want. Now, as you notice, Scizor is a fairly bulky Pokemon, especially on the defense side, and that U-turn did a crap ton. It did so much damage. But he's going to go for the Bullet Punch here, and that just totally wrecked my my Landorus big time. I am going to be able to get off an Earth Power and take out the Scizor, but still, that did way too much damage to my Landorus. He's going to switch out into Latios now, which still does not have a name for some odd reason. And for whatever reason, I stayed in. I don't know why. I didn't want him to go for Psyshock and me switching my Tentacruel. I didn't want to switch in Genesect because I know I'll need this thing for later. And here I actually, I get my attack boost, but I go for the Ice Beam, predicting me to go for U-turn as he switches in his Gliscor, which is great for me because now I no longer have to deal with the Gliscor. Which is great because no one likes dealing with those things. Ever, never. But he's going to go out into his Gengar now. I'm going to switch out because I don't know what this thing is carrying, and even if it goes for, you know, Shadow Ball, it's still going to be doing a decent amount of damage to me, so I want to switch out and go out into my especially defensive poke. And he actually went for Destiny Bond, which at this point in time I thought was kind of strange. I was like, well, I outspeed him. And then seeing him switch out after using the Destiny Bond there pretty much confirms for me that he is Choice Scarfed. So I do have to be careful about, you know, what I do with my Genesect while that thing is in. Now I switch to my Terrakion here, because, you know, I had a free switch, and I missed my Stone Edge, and then this thing decides to go for Draco Meteor, and I thought, oh, I'm so dead. But somehow, some possible way, Terrakion lived, gets off a Stone Edge, and kills the Latios with a crit. I think that was a crit. Was it a crit? I wasn't paying attention. I think it was a crit. Don't worry about it. I killed it. That's all that matters. Anyways, my Terrakion is Scarfed, and that Gengar just outsped me. So that definitely confirms that Gengar is Scarfed. Now I'm going to go out and get cut because that thing went for Shadow Ball, and I know that it can't do too much damage to me because I am a Rotom, and, you know, Rotoms are somewhat bulky. And I'm actually going to get a Volt Switch off. Now I do have the Choice Specs on, so if I would have went for, you know, Thunder, that thing would be so dead. But I'm going to go out into Hentai now, knowing that this thing can't do anything. And he actually switches out here, which is probably the best play that he could have went for. And he goes out into Victini, which is great for him because, you know, there's nothing that I can really do. I didn't predict that switch. I was just going for Scald because, you know, Gengar resists poison typing. But it allows me to get some damage off on that Victini, which is great. Now I'm predicting this thing to go for the Fusion Bolt, so I switch my Rotom to get up that, I believe it's Quad Resist. I think Electric Resist Electric. So I'm going to go ahead and say that that is a Quad Resist, but I could be wrong. Anyways, he's going to switch out. I'm starting to think that that thing is Scarfed now as well. And he actually goes out into his Heatran. I don't know why. Maybe it's just specially defensive, because that Volt Switch definitely should have done more, especially since I am, you know, Modest Max Special Attack with Choice Specs on, but whatever. Anyways, I am going to go out into my Hentai, because, you know, even if that thing has Earth Power, it's not going to be doing too much to me, because I do run Special Defense, and I just got an email, so I don't know what that was about, but my phone just buzzed. Anyways, he does go for the Earth Power here. I'm going to speed this part up just a wee bit because it is a little bit stally, so let's go ahead and kick that in. Now at this point in time, I was really upset that that previous Scald did not kill that thing, because now I don't have enough HP to live a Fusion Flare, I believe is what the term, the name of the move, from the Victini. So at this point, I was really upset because, you know, there was nothing that I could do. I have my Rotom C left and Genesect left. And if this Victini is Scarfed, like I believe it is, there's nothing that I can do. Now this Victini actually went for U-turn, which surprised me a little bit. And then seeing it killed kind of, you know, made me wonder, maybe he's not Scarfed. What if he's banded? But at this point in time, there's no way for me to tell. There's no way for me to confirm that. Now he goes out into Gengar here. I'm going to go out into Get Cut because, you know, I'm thinking that maybe he would, I don't know, go for Sludge Bomb and then I would have, you know, Genesect. But I am going to go out into Genesect now. He did go for Shadow Ball, so I know that that thing can definitely hit me pretty hard. I get my download, and I actually get the attack boost, which doesn't really help me out at all. He switches out his Gengar, and that right there was, in my mind, almost, well, at this point in time, I thought checkmate, yeah, because my Thunderbolt's going to kill this Victini. And then it didn't kill, and I was like, crap, I'm going to lose. And I actually get the Parahax, which allows me to win the game. Pokegods.com/HaydenHacks. Go pick yours up today, people. With the you can actually get it 50% off with the promo code PARA. That's not an actual thing. Please don't go there. Now, the only thing that he can really do here is go for Destiny Bond as I go for the Thunderbolt. And since he used a move that pretty much takes me down with him like that, he technically loses the battle. So, see right there, I defeated Vade. So, you guys, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's something a little different. It's kind of like pre-everything, pre-Smogon bans and all that stuff. I should do a battle with Mega Lucario sometime, because I never... the day they banned Mega Lucario and Genesect, I made a Mega Lucario and didn't get to use it because they banned it the day that I made it, and I was super, super upset because, you know, the thing was gonna be power. It was gonna have all the power. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna get this rendered and go to bed because it's like 5 a.m. If you guys think you're on a bad sleep schedule, you don't even know what my life is like. It's like wake up at noon. Wake up at like 1:30. Stay up until like 5 and then do it all over again every single day, unless I have to work super early, and then it just kind of gets all fucked up. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Check me out on my stream. I've been doing some free-for-alls lately, not as much OU, so if you wanting to get into a free-for-all with me, head on over and we'll get you in one. And I'm also getting a bot that's different, so it'll be kind of like Duncan's and Zolrain's, where you're getting coins or currency, not real currency, made up currency, for being in my chat and betting and things like that. So if you're interested in that, come on over soon. I should have that within the next couple of days or so. But anyways, we'll see you next time. All right, deuces.